we'll go ahead and get that out of the way before somebody gets hurt.
Don't be yelling.
Let's see, come back about another 6 inches. All right, perfect. Always an adventure.
I was just gonna tell Tyson he looked like he was controlling that really well, and then he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to go. They had some momentum.
Good. Got Griz back in the shop, or Grizilla, as some of you have affectionately nicknamed him.
That's it. That's it. Plenty.
Don't eyeball me like that.
Stacy, you're gonna ask what we're doing today.
Well, I was just assuming you were gonna say what you were doing.
Oh, I was waiting for you to ask.
Tyson, what are you doing today?
We're gonna fill in a couple of these holes while we wait for Chad to get a Pepsi.
Come alive.
Come alive. And then we're gonna start working on some other stuffs. But for now, while he's not here, we're using our time wisely.
Arts and crafts day.
Arts and crafts.
Did you guys see Kenner's flag?
Yes, flag's awesome. You should show that.
This is Kenner's flag he made. Out of pennies. Dimes and pennies.
I offered him $20, but he didn't take it.
How many coins are on there? Do you tell you? It's like,
It's got like $40 just in dimes and however much in pennies.
yeah. He was like,
What kind of a kid goes to the bank and gets 10,000 pennies? Kenner. Yeah, feel that. Yeah. One of the Carter kids, yeah.
Did you say a Carter kid?
Carter kid. That's who does that.
That dude would do that. And not my kid. Once you get that, I will cut him on metal. Got Dusty and Tyson in today to help me with a bunch of odds and ends. Going to finish up a lot of stuff that we hadn't done. Some of these other pieces that we haven't capped. Tyson's been building little patch pieces for them so we can get those all welded in. Make it look a lot better. I'm going to have Dusty put the bump stops in. So he's going to start with capping this section right here, so that the bump stop will hit right there. So we'll just extend that pad right back for this. Just hit right there. We'll just square it up inside this pocket here, and there's just enough room that the spring will clear it at full bump, and then we'll gusset it all together, and we'll tie this whole pocket together inside of here to further strengthen the front part of the frame and make it look a little better.
It is almost exactly to fill that. Oh, perfect. You give it that skinnier.
No, that's perfect.
I bent it the wrong way to go the other way.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think it matters.
Don't matter.
You're just gonna put your hand in there?
No. I trust him, but not that much.
He's not just gonna put his hand down there while Dusty's grinding.
Really?
No, I told him he should.
See, I knew I had to go more, Stacy.
But you didn't want to go too much more. Look how close you are.
It's gonna look really good.
Look at you.
It might be enough if we chop a little up.
Yeah.
Here.
See, you don't need to bend it anymore because I stopped you.
Ever close the Sharpie lid on your mustache?
Yes, I have.
Close the Sharpie lid on your
On your mustache.
It's pure enjoyment.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm.
Wow. What you doing?
Just filling in holes. What you doing? Oh yeah?
What's this tab right here?
What's that? We had that makeshift cross member in there for it. Your mom broke it off this morning.
As if.
Don't pick your hand on that tab. Pretty smart that way. Oh man.
No blisters though, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was calling you burning skins.
I did that earlier. I think I like that. I'm going to see what I can do with the track bar setup. This straight piece that I have hits on the pitman arm, it hits on the diff cover. So I've got this bent piece. This is solid chrome moly, so I'll get that. I'll cut it apart. It's a little bit short, but I'll cut that off, put a heim there, cut this off, machine it, and then I'll sleeve it and put some 1/4 inch wall stuff on the end of it to lengthen it. And that should be plenty strong. Alright, I'm trying to lengthen this track bar. This is about 1'300" solid material here. So I'm going to machine this end down right here to about 1 inch. Then I can slide this over. This is 1.5" quarter wall. I will slide over it, and then I can weld it solid here, and there'll be 5 inches here that it'll slide in. So this will be plenty strong. And then I can weld a heim joint bung right in the end of this. And then on this end, I'll drill a hole dead center and tap it and put a heim joint right on this end here. This should work really well as my track bar, nice and strong. This piece, it's an upgrade track bar for a Ford Super Duty. So it is chrome moly, it is really strong, and it was about the right length. And it had the right bend in it. So I'm drilling the end of it, so I'm going to tap it so I can put a heim joint on it. And this will be the frame side. And over here on the axle side, I stuck it in the lathe and machined this part down. I'll cut this off, and then I'll have a piece of 1.5 inches that'll slide over this that will weld, and that'll lengthen this. It's about 42 inches long, and we'll put a heim joint in the end of this. And then this will give me the magic bend that I need to clear the pitman arm and the front diff cover. Just about done drilling that. Been a bit of a project. Where it's bent, it makes it hard to do much with. I can't put it in the drill press, and I can't put it in the lathe, so I gotta drill it by hand.
Perfect. Actually goes in all the way.
Yep, well, it's about there, which is about how thick the jam nut is anyway, so. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the other end and see if I can get the piece on that I'm gonna use to lengthen it.
Do you have any other pieces you want? What about these? Airsoft?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice.
Like it?
Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta do this on the 2x on this the part that we're welding to on this part. This that part. Why? So that it doesn't rust where the two pieces of metal are together. Okay. Here. I don't know how much you can handle.
Good enough to hang on Mom's fridge.
You want to hang on my fridge? I'm very particular.
Are you? I still
You know what? If we're hanging on your fridge, you're
You're
gonna keep
keeping
it
it.
there and love it.
I
Okay?
kind of like it. What's on the inside of the frame? What your dad built.
We've been plugging away all day on this. Dusty and Tyson have been building these little pieces to plug all the little holes in the frame from where all these pieces butt up. Dusty got the strike plates built on the front axle where the bump stops are going to hit, so he'll be starting on that shortly. And then on the floor here, this is the plate that goes on the inside of the frame here to box the inside of the frame and further strengthen the splice in the frame right here. These 4 holes will be plug welds that go into this. So basically on the opposite side of those 4, or those 3, count them, 3 plug welds.
So this has 4.
And that one has 4 because we had to cut this out to clear this pocket in the frame, but we don't have that on the inside. So, and then that'll further box the frame. It'll probably box the frame back into here. And when I get the transmission cross member built and everything else, then we'll finish boxing the frame clear to the back, because we'll do the same thing on the back part of the frame rail. Dusty pulled the steering box out so we can finish welding these sleeves in, and then we need to cap the end of this tube right here. It'll just look better, be a little bit stronger. And then in here you can see where the bump stop's going to be, and we'll tie this part of the rail all into these cams, and so all of this will make this whole previously kind of ugly looking splice look a lot better, and tie it all together so it's nice and strong.
See that? I swear I hear when
Is that what that was? I heard it. I wasn't sure what it was though.
that's incredible.
Tacking, what you about? Tacking.
What are we watching for?
If it hits,
It's good.
I think so.
Oh, if that nut hits the... If the bolt hits.
We will.
I heard like a little bit of concern in your voice. Is there a concern?
There's a concern, well,
Right here?
yeah, right there. So we may end up having to break the tacks on this bracket, move it that way. So we got this track bar in. So with the new bend in there, it gets it away from the dip cover, but it hits the pitman arm right there. Which is good, which is fine, because we can just go straight back. We got to move this back.
Almost the front bracket needs to go where the rear one is.
Oh, okay.
So you can see how much clearance we have here now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we need to move this forward.
Yeah. Yep, so. Yeah, we'll probably end up having to make new brackets, but I thought it was gonna
Move that this way.
Well, the problem is it goes back and goes up,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and it's not going to match the angle of the drag
Of the
load.
table.
So,
Did you make those or?
yeah. Yep. We can make more. We'll cut the tacks on this, slide it back, see what it looks like. That'll work. Ooh.
So
Oh, that's still gonna work, isn't it?
it's a pretty good gap on the bottom.
Right. Well, we'll just use that for our template. Now that we'll just have to do a little grinding around that weld on that steering box bolt.
Mm-hmm.
But that's totally gonna work.
To use this as a template, just add this.
Just add the
That piece.
half or 5/8 maybe. Yeah, about a half. Yeah.
5/8.
Yep. So just use that as your template. Just add 5/8 to that, and we're golden. Yeah, that's a ton of room around all that. So
Okay.
perfect. Okay.
Got that moved.
Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that totally works, doesn't it? So we got about 1 3/4 inches from the can to that. Oh yeah. So all our numbers add up now. So cool. Ooh. Smells like Bondo.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. I'm way happy with the good progress today.
This was awesome. Okay.
Right out of here. Okay, well thank you guys. Appreciate all your help. Once again. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of fun stuff and not much frustration, so that's makes it a good time.
Successful pack load.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyson's moving up in the world.
Yep. Time to move them up a level.
I'm not gonna have them start welding, I'm gonna have to be done welding here soon.
I know. We're going to be doing all of our frame welding stuff. So.
Get right.
Okay, have a good night, guys.
Hey, you too. Well, we got Griz pushed back in the hole here in the garage, so that means that takes care of it for today. Till next time, remember to act as if what you're doing matters, because it usually does. Thanks for watching.